exercises, and I was trying to show Jennifer, but I couldn't find it. Do you still have it, or is it in one of your new websites?
It's in one of my new websites.
Ah, okay.
It's the hot potatoes exercises you're interested in?
I was just going to show Jennifer, how far back we go.
Ah, yes, here's the site. That's the site with
Ah, okay.
Because way back when it was at my work site, no doubt.
Right.
And now, of course, well, as you can see,
It looks much nicer now. Because things have evolved so much.
Oh yes, things are much better.
Right. And are you still using hot potatoes?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Occasionally other things, but mainly hot potatoes.
Okay, and explain to me exactly what is hot potatoes, because I remember hearing about this some time back, and I've kind of forgotten.
It's an authoring system to make what most people call quizzes, but they and I prefer to call exercises. I mean, multiple choice is the classic one, or a close, and you can make lots and lots of different ones.
Yeah, several different, about at least I think 6 different types of exercises, right, Glennis?
That's what you get out of the book. Well, now you get 5 out of the box now. It used to be 6. Oh, your memory is amazing. But you can what they call hack them. And in fact, somebody who's a developer, well, he's an English teacher, but he's gone into coding. And ages ago, he listed about a taxonomy of 60, I think, different exercise types that you can make based on the 5 basic ones.
Right.
That's why I've stayed with hot potatoes, because you can mess about with it and make it do what you want.
Right. At the time I also used Kia. Do you remember Kia?
Yes.
It was a paid platform, and it was the only platform I paid for because my students loved those exercises and the look of the exercises and so on. And so when I think I used it until 2008, because that's when I retired in the 2008-2009 school year. And so that was the end of Kia for me, but I can still access many of those exercises.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
okay,
think more people will be coming?
Well, we're already almost 10 minutes into this half-hour session, so.
Well, you have to count on people being late, and
Okay, hold on a sec. Like I said, if you can excuse me just for a second, I'm going to go check and see if people are somewhere else.
Okay.
So, just.
Oh, I found it reasonably quickly, and I'm not very used to Google Hangouts.
Didn't you get Jennifer's message, Glennis?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so it has the direct link, right?
Yes, but it didn't. I use Firefox as my basic browser, and I had a problem with that, so I had to switch to Chrome. But on Chrome, it's fine.
Okay.
You seem to be, Teresa, doing lots of things. I see your name all over the place.
Well, my latest, most recent work has been with the group that Jennifer and 4 other friends founded, Six of us founded that group, the Radical English group, and three or four of us are working with different pronunciation strategies. I came up with a pronunciation strategy for my students back in 2003 using Portuguese sounds to help them pronounce English. And it was just, great. Created some pages with,
Oh, I've lost you.
Oh, Teresa?
Teresa's got frozen.
Okay, I can hear you, Glennis.
I can hear you, Jennifer, and see you.
Okay, yeah, Teresa is definitely frozen.
There, I can see a photo.
Yeah, here, let me write her a note. Teresa, you are frozen.
And
there you are.
Okay, so it was a temporary glitch. Anyway, Glennis, I was telling you that these lovely friends, 5 lovely friends from Radical English, encouraged me to create the pronunciation dictionary based on my strategy. And I did, and that's what I published 6 months ago. And then I'm trying to kind of relaunch and promote the dictionary again at the moment.
Oh, I must think that people are suddenly becoming very interested in pronunciation. I'm sure there are people, those of us who always have been, but apparently at IATEFL, I wasn't. I just followed it vaguely on the internet. There were lots of things on pronunciation.
Yeah, this. If you want to take a look at my site regarding the dictionary, please do.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, see the.
Yeah, you can look at it later. Jen, do you have any word from the other participants?
Yes, I'm getting Skype messages from Salvador, and he said he can't get in.
I wonder why.
Which is strange.
Tell him to try Chrome.
Here, let me see if I can invite him. Salvador Piqué, invite. Okay.
Because there were a number of people who said they were coming in just recently too.
Sent you an invitation.
Glennis, where are you based?
Actually, not very far from Jennifer. If I've got worked out your address right, Jennifer, you're in Franche-Comté too.
Where? Sorry?
Where do you live?
I live in a really small town, about an hour and a half from Barcelona.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Salvador.
Then.
How are you?
Very well,
and you?
Then the postal address that is, I looked at it for France, and it's a postal address in France too.
Oh, okay, because there's an Albi in France.
No, it's because it said 25. I don't remember the rest of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, the postal code.
The postcode, and that just happens to be very, very, very near where I live in France.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well.
So you're in Spain.
Yeah.
And Teresa?
I'm in the Lisbon area in Portugal.
In Portugal. You're
Lisbon area.
You're Portuguese, not Brazilian.
Yes.
We can see Salvador now.
Yes. And Salvador, where are you? In the Lleida area?
I'm from Barcelona.
From Barcelona. Love Barcelona. Lovely city.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't we get started? And, okay, now it's not, there we go. Okay. And now, whoops. Don't want that. I want that. Okay, sorry, this is just being a bit slow. There it is. Okay, and share.
Hello.
Oh, and there's Eve. Hello, Eve.
Can you hear us, Eve?
Okay, looks like Eve is tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly but surely.
Right.
Okay, all right, can you all see the slides, the first slide?
Yes.
No. What? I can. Wait a minute. Yes. I realized I had to click on them.
Okay, Salvador, can you see the slides?
Yes.
The first slide? Okay, good.
Yes, thank you.
Me too, Jen.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Eve, can you see the slides? Or the slide?
Yes, I see first slide, yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've got a nice mixed group here today of native speakers and learners. So hopefully we can all collaborate and everybody can get some good use out of this. I'll just explain. I picked, this is a series, a 5-part series, and these 50 phrasal verbs that I picked, I chose them because I thought that they were, most of them because they're directly related to business, some of them because they're variations of other ones that are directly related to business, and I wanted to just show the difference between the two, because we know that the phrasal verbs, when you change the preposition, of course, they can have a completely different meaning afterwards. So I just wanted to be able to compare some with others, which you'll see as we go through. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these first 10 phrasal verbs, and then we're going to look at them in a synesthetic sort of way if we have time. Did anybody get a chance to read the article on synesthesia?
I didn't, Jen.
No?
Nope.
Well, I had a quick look. I do know a little bit about synesthesia already.
Okay. Okay, good. Excellent.
I hadn't thought of applying it to language learning, though, so interesting.
Yes, well, I got the idea from Teresa, who sent me a really interesting article about it, somebody who used it in their classroom, and I thought we could apply it to phrasal verbs. I thought it sounded like a really good idea, and basically the idea, what we're going to be trying to do is personify the phrasal verbs. Okay. Okay, so the first one is add up. And you should all have a copy of the document. And I see Marina has joined us. Hello, Marina.
Oh.
Marina, can you hear us? No, Marina has her microphone turned off. Okay.
Yeah, and Eve can't hear us. She sees us, but I was trying to tell her to click on the microphone above, and I wrote above. Okay. Anyway, so let's see if that helps Eve, and same with Marina, right?
Okay. All right. Good. Maybe. Marina, maybe you can just put something in the chat if you can hear us. Let us know. No? Not on mute. I already checked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just... Marina or Eve, maybe you can look at the settings when you mouse over above the presentation. To the left of the telephone, the red telephone, you have a cogwheel, and maybe you can try do the test sound there. Okay.
Okay. I don't think Eve can hear us. She can see us, but she can't hear us. She says.
Yeah, I've just written the same thing to her.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, right. Thank you, Glenys.
Okay. Okay, so here we've got two uses for add up. These are just in alphabetical order. So they're not in order of importance or anything like that, or in order of usage, just alphabetical order. We've got to calculate using addition. The waiter added up the bill. Okay, can anybody think of any other examples? How about you, Salvador? You want to give it a go?
I don't understand all, and I prefer listening. And
okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, and then we have the waiter added up the bill. That one I think is pretty easy to understand. But the second one, to appear to be logical, historical.
I can't hear anything.
Yes, because Marina.
Yes, turned it off. Yes. Muted it.
Now.
Right.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, don't know why that happened.
Apparently, Marina muted you for something inadvertently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I was just laughing too much. Okay, so I don't suppose Salvador has expressed that he just wants to listen. So Salvador, if you have any questions, why don't you just put them in the chat box?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, so we'll move on to, there's Peggy.
Yep.
Hey, Peggy.
Good morning.
Okay. Good morning. Okay, moving on to slide 2. We've got blow up, and then it's not really, the first example isn't a very business example, except in this example we're talking about balloons for the company party, which I cleverly fit in there. Then we have to explode. It was a bad idea. It blew up in my face, but it can obviously be more literal. You know, the bomb blew up. And to get very angry. The boss blew up at me because I didn't have the report finished. In other words, the boss got angry at me because I didn't have the report finished. And now I'm hearing an echo.
Yes. I think that Eve is cloned. There are 2 Eves here, and that seems to be the problem. No?
Okay, no.
I see 2 photos of Eve.
Yes, I'm going to eject one Eve.
Okay.
And also.
Okay, I'm going to try muting. Okay, how are we now then?
It's okay.
Okay, good. Okay. So one Eve is muted, the other one is not.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Does anybody want to offer any other examples?
For blow up.
Explode. To get very angry.
Blow up a photo? Okay, great. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, to make bigger? Okay, good. Excellent. I hadn't thought of that one. I'm going to take note. No. Okay. All right. Break down. To not reach an understanding. Unfortunately, the negotiations broke down and we lost the contract. To break, the photocopier is always breaking down. And to lose control of oneself. When they fired him, he broke down and had to spend time in the hospital. That's very unfortunate. Okay, anybody have any ideas about any other usages of breakdown?
Breakdown.
Okay, good, Peggy. How about breaking down a complex issue into smaller parts? Good. Great.
Right. And Jen, that third meaning, to lose control of oneself, could also be in a psychological sense, right? Breaking down, for example, broke down crying, or broke down in terms of having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Or
Okay.
he
Not
broke
in
down.
business, of course, but well, it could happen in business anyway.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to use a business-like example.
Exactly. Sure.
Okay.
Well, for the first meaning you have there, can you go back?
Yeah.
Please. To not reach an understanding, it's the situation we are having in Portugal at the moment with our TAP, our airline carrier. The pilots union is going on strike for 10 days, starting on the 1st of May, because they broke down the contract. It's not the negotiations. They broke down the contract they made with the government back in December.
Yeah.
And they may ruin tourism, and they may ruin TAP, and anyway, so that's just another example of, in this case, it would be a breach of contract, breaking down a contract, I think you could say. I'm not sure.
I could not in my dialect of English.
No?
No, I'd say maybe break off.
Uh-huh.
Or just break, maybe? Break the contract?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe that wasn't a good example. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem, Teresa.
Okay.
Who knows? I mean, English, there's so many dialects of English, it may be acceptable in some.
Right. Okay.
Okay, all right. Bring up, to raise. This one doesn't have anything to do with business. All parents want to bring up their children well.
Mm-hmm.
And to start talking about something. We were at lunch when he brought up the subject of the new contract.
Okay.
All right. Any other ideas about this one?
Not business ones.
Okay. There's also, you know, if you eat something that doesn't agree with you, you can bring it up, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But
I decided not to put that one on the slide. Okay, and call off is to cancel something. We had to call off the meeting.
Cancel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And carry on, to continue. I'm sorry to interrupt. Please carry on.
Mm-hmm.
That one is, I think most ESL learners probably know that one. But complain for a long time is complicated. She carried on all day about the late check-in time.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a little bit more complicated. I find that ESLers have a problem with that one. Does anybody else have any ideas about carry on?
she's carrying on with the boss.
Aha.
Huh?
Yes. Yes.
You mean like having an affair?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe you think it's not a business it happens in business context.
It certainly does. It certainly does. I remember hearing a quote from a woman who said, "Some women sleep with the boss to get a good job, but I sleep with the boss to not have to work." Okay. Carry out, to perform a task. The security guard carried out his duties to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any more ideas about that?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come across. To make a certain impression. She comes across as distant, but really she's just shy. Okay. And the second example is very similar. How something is expressed. I tried to be ironic, but I just came across as sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
And to meet someone or find something by chance. I was just leaving the conference when I came across Stephanie. I think
Mhm.
we probably use it more with things, I think.
Uh-huh.
Would you agree with me on that? Like I was looking through my drawers and I came across an old photo of my parents, for example.
Yeah, or in internet or in computer stuff, I just came across this article and decided to share it with friends.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And come to amount to. The bill came to 150 euros. And to arrive at a place or situation, we came to the same conclusion.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, any ideas about that?
Is to recover consciousness.
Sorry?
I was mugged. He knocked in the street. I was knocked out, and when I came to, all my money had
Oh,
gone.
okay. To regain consciousness.
Oh, great. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Hope
All
I
right.
spelled consciousness correct. Regain consciousness.
Okay, and Peggy's saying come to an agreement. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
exactly. Okay,
Mhm.
good. Excellent. Okay. And I believe this is the last one. Come up. To happen unexpectedly. I'm sorry I'm late. Something came up that I had to attend to.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any
come up
ideas?
is a very common one, I think, right? Something came up. Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. In fact, I think the whole thing, something came up, is all goes together usually. Oh yeah, you're right, Peggy.
Right, Peggy. Mm-hmm.
You're right. Okay, so let's try this experiment. And what I would like you to do, okay, so this is slide 1. We're at add up. And what we want to do here is personify the phrasal verb. So if you could just put in the chat box characteristics of a person or personality traits that you would associate with this phrasal verb. Like, I'll get the ball rolling here and I'll just say, like, for me, it sounds like a tall woman. Peggy says accountant. Any more descriptions, like what color her hair would be? Oh, calories adding up.
Add up, huh? Color. Yeah, this synesthesia is quite interesting, but a totally new concept for me, and yeah, I have difficulty thinking of associating other senses to
Yes,
something
well,
that I've known, a concept that I've known for so long, like add up.
yes. Well, interestingly enough, they say that we're all synesthetic as babies, and that we either lose it or it gets squashed. Especially people, our age. When we were kids, it was probably looked, frowned upon, if a child said the number 5 is blue or whatever,
Right.
the teacher would look at her and said, are you out of your brain go to the corner and think about that for a while. No?
Uh-huh. Right.
Okay, all right, let's continue. So we've got tall, plump, and an accountant. A tall, plump accountant.
Ah.
Okay, what about blow up? Any ideas for blow up? Okay, red or black? An explosive temperament? Yeah. I get the image of like an airhead.
Hmm.
Maybe somebody could explain to Salvador what. Oh, Elmer Fudd.
That's a cute one, Peggy.
Okay, good.
Jen, you were going to say something about Salvador?
Yeah,
Explain.
can anyone explain to Salvador what an airhead is? Anybody want to take a stab at that?
I have very difficult for understand all.
Yeah, no, I'm asking somebody to tell you what airhead means.
Salvador, that's not a problem. We're all here to help one another, okay? So just feel comfortable with us. No problem.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what airhead means either. It's
No?
American.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, airhead would be like I'm trying to think of a more global term, but all I can come up is with dipsy and bimbo and words
Bimbo.
like that.
Bimbo is a woman
Yeah.
to me. A promiscuous young woman.
Oh, really? It means promiscuous to me? To me, it just means maybe a little bit silly or not very intelligent.
Yes. But airhead can be a man too, can't it?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it, Peggy. That's helpful.
Okay.
Just air between them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought of airhead, right? A person without meaningful thoughts in their mind. They have an empty brain or head, exactly. Okay. I was just Googling airhead. I find Google very helpful for many things, so I often Google things, and but it has very different meanings come up for the word airhead. Interestingly,
Can you name the top three?
yeah, but there's, for example, in the Urban Dictionary, and I'm reading from that tab that is open. It says ignorant, stupid, dumb, idiotic person.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that's basically what Peggy was telling us. But
Yeah.
I mean, ignorant, stupid, dumb, idiotic are good adjectives that we could use here in the Google Hangout. Let's see. Okay. Okay, and this is from an online dictionary. Okay.
Okay.
Called the Urban Dictionary. Okay, Salvador, I think you understand this now, right? Airhead, when you read ignorant, stupid, dumb is also stupid, and idiotic person, right?
I understand this, but I don't understand all that you speak.
Oh, okay, yes.
I writing different sentence for understand better.
Okay, a different sentence. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
But that's okay. Salvador, comprehension, practice, lots of practice is part of comprehension, of, understanding the language much better. And that's a process, right? A process that takes some time, but you'll do fine.
Yes,
Yes.
Salvador is doing very, very well. We've been
Good.
working together for only a couple months, and he has come a long way.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, continuing on. Breakdown. Okay, I see somebody very thin here.
Mm. I see somebody who is fragile.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Fragile in nature, weak, exactly, Marina. Yes, weak. Very good. Uh-huh. That's in the sense of fragile. Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Okay. Can I interrupt this synesthesia and go back to my original idea of breakdown, the example I gave of TAP, and I went to my iPhone to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, and one of the meanings they give is to become inoperative or ineffective, to fail. And the example is negotiations broke down. Okay, you have negotiations in your first example here.
Yeah.
But wouldn't this apply to become inoperative or ineffective? Wouldn't this apply to the TAP situation in the sense that they broke down the contract that they had signed in December by calling on this 10-day strike?
I don't know. I mean, you can break down a wall, for example.
Because the idea here is coming back to one of the meanings in the dictionary, the Merriam-Webster, is to become inoperative or ineffective. And it seems that the contract signed between the pilots and the government has become ineffective, inoperative. So it seems that it broke down. But okay, Peggy's saying they would just say broke their contract. Yes, okay.
Teresa, I think that you can say the contract has broken down. You can't say one of the parties broke down the contract.
Okay, yes, I totally see your point, Glennis, and that's absolutely correct if thinking about that in that sense. Right, I can see the idea there.
Like with the photocopier. I mean, I can smash the photocopier, but I can't break it down. It breaks down too often of its own accord.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we would say, yeah, the people break a contract, but a contract is broken down by someone in that sense. It's something is broken down.
No, of its not by someone, but
just like broken down. The contract broke down.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Again, strange, a bit strange for me for a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Contracts don't break down; they're broken. as
Right.
Jennifer was saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, sorry for my insistence, but still I'm much more clarified now.
That.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. Bring up.
Bring up.
Okay. So to me, I hear somebody with a deep voice.
Bring up. I don't see anything.
No?
No.
What up?
I must say, I find the exercise quite difficult because
Yes.
I have such a strong image of well, people bringing up children or somebody vomiting or
Right.
or
Right. Well, the idea of the exercise is, I mean, it's different when you're a native speaker. Like you say, you already have these associations. So, which you're practically born with. I mean, you learn them naturally. But for an ESLer, they're really difficult to understand. So the idea behind personifying the phrasal verbs is to make them, by making them people, it makes them hard to forget.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, that's the theory anyway. Okay.
Yeah. No ideas for bring up.
No? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How about call off? Okay, what do you get, Peggy, if you don't get people? Do you get anything else?
Hmm. Yellow comes to mind because of a sense of cowardice. I don't know if that's
Okay.
correct, but anyway.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yellow. All right. Maybe it's the association with what I already know what call off means, but I have this image of like a woman standing in a field with her arms wide open and wind blowing through her hair, and her being free. Maybe because she called off the meeting. All right, and carry on.
I tried to write that description of yours, Jen.
Okay, good. Yeah, I
know
can
if
see
it-
that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Carry on, carry on.
Yeah, I guess I see a big, strong, mustached man. I don't know if I spelled mustache right.
Yeah, this is kind of a difficult exercise.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Imagine what it's like for non-native speakers.
Right.
Although maybe because they don't have the like quote unquote prejudice of knowing what they mean, it might actually be easier. I mean, I've tried this. I've tried this with a few students, and initially the process is it's a little bit excruciating because it's hard to understand the concept of you know what we're doing and why we're doing this. But once the ball gets rolling, especially in a group. Oh, where are we here? Carry on. Okay, Marina says, I see someone that keeps walking. Okay.
Right.
Good. Okay, a walker. A big mustached walking man. All right. And carry out.
Carry out. Perform.
Oh, I'm having trouble with this one.
I see an active, dynamic person.
Yeah? Okay. Easygoing. A guy in a blue uniform.
Yeah, easygoing was for carry on.
Okay, good. Is that coffee kicking in there, Peggy?
He's seeing the security guard in in a blue uniform.
And right, Marina is right too. See someone working. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Come across. Oh, I see someone flying here. Flying person, like a Superman.
Right, Peggy. You know, I see an accident. Don't ask me why, but I see like an accident, a crash.
Wow, Marina sees someone flying too. Oh, that's great. And you see an accident, Teresa.
Yeah, kind of a crash between two cars, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, maybe the flying Superman has picked up a car.
But he should have saved. He should have saved the cars from crashing.
Yes. Okay, come to. All right, I definitely see the color blue here.
I see a meeting.
A meeting. Maybe a meeting of people around a blue desk.
Could be.
All right. And we're the last one.
Peggy Salvador, it lives in Barcelona. Don't we just love Barcelona?
You see a train station in Barcelona. Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And well, we met, Peggy, we met at the Salvador, please help me, the name of the train station in Barcelona, the main train station. What is it?
Barcelona Sands?
Yes, Barcelona Sands. That is where I met Peggy face to face for the first time. Right. And then we got the train to Albi, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Barcelona
Well,
Sands.
to Lleida. To Lleida. And then I picked you up and we drove.
Oh, right, to Lleida. That's correct. Right. You picked us up, right, in your car. Uh-huh. Exactly. We had a wonderful time last October.
Yeah.
It's a good time for come to Barcelona in October.
Yes, it was wonderful. Lovely weather. It was in the middle of October, Salvador, and it was just, yeah, as Peggy says, perfect.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, and here's the last one. Come up.
Come up.
I just saw someone throw up, says Peggy. You got to hang out in a better neighborhood, Peggy. Come up. I see that as a mustard color.
Oh, mustard. Aha.
Ah, Peggy does too.
Interesting. I don't associate any color.
No, me neither.
Okay. All right. So that's it for the presentation.
Okay.
Okay. And does anybody have any questions or anything? I'm going to stop screen sharing.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially since I went to the hairdresser today.
Right, you're looking wonderful.
And I want everybody to know it.
Okay, Jen. Yeah. Okay. Let me take a screenshot. Okay. Uh-huh.
Good. Okay, so oh, thank you, Peggy. Oh, did you go to the hairdresser today too, Peggy? Oh no, you're hiding.
You won't be hiding tomorrow, right, Peggy, when we have our chat? Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so we've been here for about an hour now. I guess everybody's probably had enough. Unless anybody has any questions. Salvador, Marina. Oh, Peggy has a question, yeah? Can we copy this chat for conversation for further study? Of course. What I'm going to do is I've actually recorded this. It's not public, so don't worry about that. But I will send you the link, and I will send you the notes. I'm going to put the notes into the presentation so that you can see the notes that went along with each slide. And I hope it's useful for everybody. I hope you can get some use out of it. And please feel free to share. And to come back for the next one, which I think we'll probably do in 2 weeks. Does that sound good to you, Teresa?
It sounds fine to me. If you want it in a week's time, no problem either. Okay?
Okay. All right. So we'll decide on that and let everybody know.
Okay.
Okay, great. Medina wants to know. Perfect. Okay. Salvador's giving us the thumbs up.
I
Mhm.
don't know because in 2 weeks the first day of May is it's holidays.
Oh, right. It's Labor Day here in Spain.
Later,
Uh-huh.
and it's possible that I don't stay in Barcelona.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If I have here, you send one mail or you comment in my class.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. So thank you for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Teresa, for moderating today.
You're very
Everybody,
welcome.
applause for Teresa.
Yes.
No, applause for Jennifer. Applause for Jennifer. Okay? And have a great weekend, everybody.
The same for you.
You
Thank you.
too.
Thank you. And Glennis, it was great to see you again.
Well, great to see all of you. Some people I already knew a little bit.
Right?
And others completely new.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to end the call.
Okay.